Hi, I'm Tom Garner. We're on Bulldog Hill. This is July the 16th, 2025, and we are beginning a series that you will see pop up periodically on on Instagram, and we're going to call it the Thought for the Day. Uh, Sometimes I have a novel, fresh thought that is of some relevance, and to the best of my knowledge, nobody has ever really brought the topic up before. And it's when we have special thoughts, we need to share with each other because we may be designated to carry the thought this far, and maybe somebody else can carry it from here to here, and it might only result in some useful, positive outcome. So the thought for today is regarding um, how we value gameness in ourselves, and is it necessary for there to be a deliberate thought process in which the entity that is demonstrating gameness has gone through a decision making process and has, in full awareness of there being negative outcomes for self, has elected to pursue a course of action for for the general benefit, for the benefit of the entire population. So um, when we have a soldier in a war who makes a choice to dive on a grenade to save 6 or 8 of his buddies, um, that is a profound thing. It's something we value and we cherish and we honor. Uh, with our dogs, if we have a dog that's on a wild boar and you got all these curs standing around barking at the boar, uh, he's the one who makes a decision to go in at potential peril to himself. He might catch a tusk in the belly, and his guts may be laying on the ground in a minute or two. Uh, the way we honor that dog, the way we breed the dog, uh, uh, it's important to know or have some idea if he actually went through the decision making process. There's two ways you can get to that behavior. One is through a cognitive choice, and the other is have enough aggression to begin that course of action, but then your brain dumps so much adrenaline that you can't even contemplate your decision as to whether you should continue or not. Uh, you are just in that mode, and the adrenaline is so much that, again, you don't have a cognitive process allowing you to continue to choose. So, as we breed our dogs, and I've been doing it for 47 years, I've encountered different lines of dogs that I personally feel like they get to that point, a point of functioning gamely, different ways. And with some dogs that are very intelligent, you can you can virtually see it in their eyes that they are choosing to honor the pursuit of the objective over their own well-being. If we are to anthropomorphize, that is, take the human uh, construct, the human way of dealing with things, and it is a deliberate cognitive thing with most humans, and apply it to dogs, then, and if we are to provide the same honor to the dogs that we would to the soldier who self sacrificed, then we need to have a sense of whether it is a cognitive process or whether it's a profound adrenaline dump that just keeps everything in whatever mode it was in, and there's no more decision making. So, um, yeah, I there have been lines of dogs that I think are just so adrenal that I question whether there is a cognitive process going on. But then, likewise, there have been lines of dogs, and there are lines of dogs that uh, very deliberately choose, weigh things out, and make it clear that their choice is to pursue the objective over all else. And I think to the extent that we breeders choose the route to go, um, I think the cognitive, deliberate type of animal is the one that we need to breed. Uh, Not only if there are some kind of circumstance that comes up in the middle of this process Maybe a dog's fighting a wild boar and a child walks up. The dog's got to be able to go out of uh, that all-in mode to contemplate an alternate course of behavior. So just food for thought, sharing this with you, particularly for the breeders out there. Um, Open up a new avenue for thought. Let us know what you think. Thanks for visiting with us. Have a good day.